Hey guys, Gabe from the Disciples here, and today we have the biggest birds deck profile. What's your name and what you did?
So my name's Henry, as you should know, and I've played Floowandereeze today, got top 16 at YCS Cancun.
Alright, let's go through the Flunder list.
Yes, very original Flunder list. So the ratios for the birds are very standard. Only thing to say is 2 toucan, because I made quite a few storms.
Okay.
So it's just good seeing it with map for consistency. I know quite a few people have cut the apex, just playing either free birds or free M pens. I've never missed the third M pen.
I know you do the turn very differently, right? Like you end on apex more often than
I end on apex like almost all the time, because it if they don't hand trap you, they almost always have ball breakers, right? So it's much better to have this to protect from like evening matches, Hoppy's feather storms.
So the aim is end on apex and the trap.
The standard board is like apex trap. Normally a map and sometimes wins as well. Has a very high win rate.
A lot of the breakers don't work well in Flunder.
Which is really good. And then Flunder cards, you have to play all of these. This is pretty standard, nothing much to say.
Was one trap fine?
One trap's fine. I know some people play two, but it only really comes up if you have like huge engine hands. And even then you can search this anyway. Never really comes up turn 3, because you can always just add it back off toucan. You just need to manage your resource as well.
First.
And then we have the other engine, which is all the pots.
You played 2 extra?
Yeah, 2 extra. So I was playing 2 copies of Jack in the Hand last week for YCS Vancouver, but it just wasn't good enough. I thought extra was better. It only really conflicts with Prosp. This deck is bricky. You need the consistency, and when you're playing, it's very good. So it's A+.
Yes, I think also probably extra gets negated a fair bit as well.
It does. And when extra gets negated, even Ash, you can still Prosp because you have a drawback. Happened a couple of times. See, if I saw for like engine, and then for the non-engine, I was playing blowouts. So I played 3 Frost, 1 Talent, 1 Duster, 3 evenly.
It's 3 evenly, fair.
Yeah, 3 evenly, and 2 Storm should be inside.
Okay.
So 2 Storm, you have to main this card. So you win so many more games going first when you set this Storm. And no one's playing draw, by the way. I did not get drawn once this whole tournament. So going first, your win con is this. And because Flunder can't kill, a lot of the time your win con going second is to break the board and either set Storm or thrust the Storm. You laugh, but like you win so many games. Like
no, I understand.
Like they have no interrupts.
And you get to shoot so often with duality and Prosp as well, right?
And Frost.
Yeah. And you can do that for trust or for the trap. So
you can. Like there's a lot of because you play so many pot cards. You have loads of ways of like fixing your hands. So like you can almost like generate like the perfect hand for the situation.
Fair.
Even he was insane the whole event. Played like 3 rescue ace, put him, Unchained forces out all the cards and makes this live. So you just bait cards, get engine, and then just break their board.
Makes sense.
Duster was insane. You need it for Frost.
Okay.
As a Frost target.
And the talents? What is the talents? Trust for it as well?
Yeah. I wanted another target for Frost. I know it was the best one. It's really good against Rescue Ace, taking the Rapalooza, or just forcing the Masquerena.
Oh, that's fair.
It's very good against Unchained, because we often keep stuff in hand and you can rip stuff from their hand. Sometimes it's good taking cards as well. Like I didn't play any Despia, but against Despia you can like take their guy and then you play like a Despia target to send off with Mirror Jade. But there's a lot of cool applications off of talents. And Frost is actually like a god card, I'll be honest. Like, that card is actually
and it searches engine on Terraforming
searches engine because you can search in Terraforming,
or Prosperity.
Pots. That's the engine, 40 cards.
That's fair.
I'm very happy with it. Our stack is so good this format, I'll be honest. Like, almost all the matchups are good.
That's fair. It's very good into both Cash and Unchained, right? So
yeah. I played 3 Unchained in Swiss and 1 Cash. All very easy matchups, I'll be honest.
And you also Flunder.
Yes, I was in top 16. On to the very important Flunder extra deck.
It actually comes up here. So let's talk about the ones that matter here.
Cool. So first we have the Cherries targets. So with this should be the level 9 synchro.
Okay. Is that matter apparently?
Yes. Yeah. Because they can play without this. I wasn't told about until after I submit my list. But not the end of the world. Two targets if like you're a Maximus, I guess. Lol. If you get stopped, you can go into Animal with a link 1, go into Unchained, and then go into like against Unchained or against Cash. So you can take the guy that go into Unicorn. So it's just utility.
Yeah.
This is to send off of Mirror Jade when you talent it, and this is when you take a cash card in the cash matchup, event Spurge low. You could play Foucault, but I think this is better because you can attack directly, and this comes up sometimes when you want to make a Zeus, but you also want to get follow up because you can search like Robin, attack.
How many times did someone got from the extra deck this tournament?
This. And so when this once against Madolce, round 2. Shout out South America. So like I ended on this because I got Baguskud. So you had like Baguskud Promenade.
Yeah.
You had Trap. You Promenade. I was like, okay, chain.
That's funny.
And I cannot die.
That is quite funny.
Zeus.
Yeah, fair enough. No dryas because you couldn't find one.
Correct, but I did not peg his plants. So
saved.
Actually saved. Then very important side deck. 1 DD Crow. You can search this off of Robina, so it makes your engine much better. Post side against like Pearly is really good because you can hit the Black Cat targets and a couple of other rogue matchups. Hand Trap Suite. I play loads of hand traps, I'll be honest. Cursed.
What is this art? Oh yeah, so I guess you gotta talk about no shifter, right? Because
Yes. Okay, so first starting like a lot of hand traps. This is for Labyrinth mainly and Mahmek, I guess, because Lab is the worst matchup. So you need some sort of non-engine that deals with it well. Droll comes up quite a lot, actually. I'll be honest. So there's a lot of decks like the Mirror Match Flunder and Tiralament and other like huge combo decks where like
the Manadiums and whatever.
Yeah, because Flunder is a deck where like most of your hand compositions are like 4 or 5 engine and like 1 engine. You need that 1 engine to like stop their turn, which is why Droll is really important.
Yeah.
Same with cherries. So cherries targets are Rock, Noir, and Isolde.
Did you cherries anyone?
Yes, I cherries Vanquish.
I'm glad we found a rock.
Yeah, same. So your worst matchup mistake is Pearly.
Yeah.
And last week I was siding Contact Scene. I think this is just better.
Yeah.
I should probably play 1 Beauty as well if you open double cherries because you do it on their turn and your turn. But yeah, so this is like.
And being able to use this Reaper as a 6 card is also cool, right?
It's huge.
Yeah, it's actually very nice. Yeah. I like the idea.
Yeah. So that's very strong.
And then low shifter.
And then shifter. Yeah. So I did not main shifter. I actually did not think it was necessary. If you look at the matchups, like the matchup spreads at the moment, there's Cash, which you don't want it in. There's Unchained, which you do want it in, but you're so favoured into Unchained, you don't really need it. Rescue Ace, you don't want it in. Despia, you do want it in, but you can lose anyway. Like when your hands are like when you're opening like 1 or 2 non-engine, you really need that non-engine to be impactful.
Yeah.
So like you can lose too many games, and you can actually lose games by opening shifter against Cash because you shifter them, and then you can't use the trap. Be a Flunder Trap to set.
Oh yeah, so if you went first blind and you shift, I see.
Which is like the best interaction with so it hugely increases your game on win rate. So yeah, did not miss shifter at all.
That's nice.
And then last 2 cards was 1D barrier as a thrust target because I felt I needed more floodgates. I'm a third storm whenever I went first.
You can lose to Pearly even if you storm them too far. Like if you have a weak hand, then you get like format Zeus.
Yeah, it happens. So yeah, that's the profile.
Yeah, any shoutouts?
Shout outs for Team Disciples. Shout out young Rohan.
Still going strong.
Still going strong. Car market. My bad. One shout out did it wrong. Oh, fuck. Brotherhood Games. But yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you at Dortmund.